Hello, welcome here to JoJo Tarot. I've got this deck, and if you know what this is, you know it is political tarot video. I'll show you this deck. It is called the Pulp Tarot. I just like to show these decks because sometimes people want to know, and I have a few, don't I then? And I like them. I like them. Okay, I'm going to look at three things. We're going to look first at Rob Sand in Iowa. He's slightly leading as the governor race, in Iowa. And that'll be first, and I'll try to remember to put in these stamperoos. Second, we'll look at Susan Collins versus Troy Jackson. That's in Maine, the Senate seat there. And third, just generally the midterms. It's 99 days away. And I'll be a little more specific in my questioning then. Okay, so Rob Sand in Iowa. He seems to have a slight lead as the Democratic. I mean, this is early polling. But I don't know when Iowa last had a Democratic governor. All right. I just want to know if I can get anything to shuffle. I got to do them in batches. So. Rob Sand. Hey, what can we know about your governor race? How's it looking? How you going to do? You know, it's maybe soon to ask about an outcome. Energy can shift. Energy can change. All right, Mr. Rob Sand, you are the Democratic nominee in Iowa. King of Cups. Is that you? I don't know. How's it gonna go? Alright, I'm just really very curious. Alright, so Rob Sand, what can we know about your gubernatorial race in Iowa and potential outcome? Rob Sand, how's it gonna go? This gubernatorial race, what can we know? Alright, Rob Sand, what is the situation for your gubernatorial race? Yeah. I'll put it in, I hope. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. So maybe the fortunes are turning to good luck for the Democrats in Iowa. And this can also mean like fated. Something really fated, which, you know, sometimes I have a hard time with that concept. Okay, in the middle. Knight of Wands, you are charging forward. You've got the ideas and nothing is stopping you. You are on the trail. You've got the youth, you've got the hot rod. Speeding up, it's speeding up. Interesting. Judgment, well, yeah. Anybody that goes out for election, you're going to get judged. So they're going to come back at you. They're going to be clawing you with their judgment. I don't know what that's going to be. But you've got two big cards here, which work to your favor. Oh my God. And at the bottom, you got the Hierophant. That's the government. That's the structures. That's the good stuff. Is this person also swearing you in to the government? I mean, that's the dream. That's the dream. All right. Let's look inside. Yeah, that's a great card for that. Two of Cups is contracts. He looks really good at this point. So I'm going to say this is one to watch, and I don't know who the opponent is. I mean, in all fairness, I guess I could have looked that up, but I just wasn't feeling it because, yeah. All right. So we'll slip it back and we'll take a peek at Susan Collins and Troy Jackson. Whoof, that has been a whole thing out there. Graham Plattner, when I read him some time ago, back in, I don't know, the winter, he had good cards, but it all fell apart. So I wasn't looking at him recently, and he's a good orator, but this Troy Jackson, this isn't going to be an easy race. This is not a slam dunk, though I wish it were. Yeah, I think maybe, I don't know if I'll do, well, I've got to like kind of do 2 different decks. All right. Susan gets this. Troy will get this. All right. So I'm going to do Susan with this. I'll do them both. I don't know. Let me see what I do. All right. Well, we're going to look at Susan Collins first. How's this going for you? She's worried. Yeah. A lot of news on her. She voted to give ICE more money, and then like couple weeks, or not a week, I don't know, very shortly thereafter, there was an incident in Maine, which you can look up, which got people very angry regarding ICE. Okay, come on over here. Let's take a look. We're going to ask about Susan Collins. I think I'll just use the same deck for both. It just seems fair. Susan Collins, how is this Senate race going to go? We're 9 to 9 days away. How you doing, Ms. Collins? What can we know about your Senate race? Is time up, Ms. Collins? That was 3. Okay. King of Pentacles. There's a lot of money in her coffers, and a lot of very wealthy people that would be donating to it, that are watching it too. All right, in the middle, 9 of Pentacles, still more money. Yeah, the money is there, but okay, let's look in the outcome position. Oh God, she's got strength on her side. Okay, let's take one more card, and I'll do the same for him. And the circles of support. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of money, and you don't count her down, is what I'm saying. All right, at the bottom, the 3 of Wands. So the strategizing. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? She's working with her team. Okay. And let's look at the hidden energy inside. Oh dear. The 6 of Wands. That's victory. That's victory, and Ace of Pentacles right behind it. So, wow. Those are hard cards to speak against. I mean, but my cards might be wrong. Intuitively, you know, and I don't know, this is not even intuition, it's wishful thinkingly, let's be honest here. I'm hoping for the other candidate, but let's look at the cards and let's just see. And also, let's take a peekaroo later on, okay? If interested. Okay, so I'm looking at Troy Jackson right now. Troy Jackson. And I've got to do these in batches. Thanks for being here. This is for entertainment only. Troy Jackson. What can we know about your Senate race? You got the nomination, Senate race in Maine. All right. Are you planning to? Lots of plans. Of course you are. Strategists. This, strategists that. They're working it out. They're working it out. They're working it out. Okay. Troy Jackson. Troy Jackson. What can we know about your Senate race in Maine? Hey, it's just hot here. Okay. Troy Jackson. Okay. What can we know about your Senate race, Mr. Troy Jackson? Oh, Mr. Troy Jackson. What can we know about this Senate race for you? Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right, the plans are going on. We saw this in the shuffling, that often happens. Lots of strategies. This way, that way, this way, that way. Queen of Pentacles. You also have lots of money, and this is also a card of security. money coming in and people wanting it to go well. Outcome position, interesting. You get the moon. Intuition, secrets. I'm going to say, I've got to take 4. You're leaning into your spiritual self, your higher self, to be guided. All right, let's look one more. Oh no, this is going to be tough to beat. All right, this can come out when I look at these parties. That'll be tough, and I don't know if there are secrets that was Plattner that came out. Okay, gotta cover it because the AI might think it's not great. Down at the bottom, you've got the 3 of Cups. You've got lots and lots and lots of support going on. Let's look inside. Okay. You don't have what she had. You have more communication. So her cards look better than his at this point, but he's newly been put into this position. I mean, so let's take a look at it again later. Sounds fair. Okay. All right. And I'm going to put this deck aside just because I want to. And yeah, we'll come back to this one. I'll shake it out. Yeah. Midterms. Let's do 2. We'll use this for the Democrats, and this is my Salvador Dali for Republicans. All right. I'm just gonna do probably 3 or 4 cards. Somebody's gonna feel lost. All right, so Democrats, how are you gonna be feeling after the midterms? What can we know about that situation? Okay, Democrats, what can we know about this midterms coming up? Is it going to be a tower moment? Are we going to be shaking up the university, the universe? Yeah, okay. All right, Democrats and midterms. Democrats and midterms. Oh my God, it's just so hot and sticky. All right, Democrats and midterms. How are you going to be doing and feeling? What are we going to know? Democrats and midterms. And one more. What can we know about the Democrats after the midterms? How is it? And I'll do the same amount of cards. Sword of Truth is coming for everything. And this is a yes. And this is also auspicious for wins. Bang in the middle. 3 of Coins. The group working together to bring it forward. And I asked as a whole group, there's anxiety. I got to take a clarifier. I'll do the same amount for Republicans. Lots of anxiety. But the King of Swords, it's just this sword energy. Yeah, coming forward. That's a good card. And the group work. And I'll have to look. I think it's going to go all right, but there's going to be plenty. It's not a sure thing. And it's a broad question. Okay, for funsies, look at the bottom. I just felt I had to. Okay, good. Wheel of Fortune, so coming into some good things, some good luck. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm just taking a bath in my own sweat right now. All right, and inside, and I'll do the same amount. Yeah, the youth. And these swords. The truth. They're going to be hammering with the truth. And that's what they're going to be doing. And it's looking, but things can change. We got to look even closer. And not ignore the polling. None of this is. And it's for entertainment only, right? Okay. This is Salvador Dali deck. I like it. It's a new one. All right. Republicans. What's the situation for you with the midterms? What can we know? It's like 99 days away from now. Oh, no reversals. I just read clarifiers. Okay. All right, Republicans. I'm not being careful when I put things away. I gotta be careful here. Well. All right, for the Republican Party, tell me about midterms. It shuffles just fine. All right. Is it going to be a tower moment? Let's see if it comes out in the cut. All right, Republicans. What can we know about you? How are you going to be feeling after the midterms? Republicans and the midterms. What can we know? Oof. Republicans and midterms after it. What can we get? What can we get? Okay, what can we get? All right, what's happening here? The Three of Wands. So they're waiting for their ships to come in. They're watching and waiting. You know. Yeah. Planning, watching, and waiting for something to happen. What to happen? Okay. In the middle. Five of Rods. Nobody can really agree on the messaging, or they have to do their own messaging. I heard that on the news today. Don't use dear leader necessarily. Don't use this conflict we're in. So it leads to confusion and difficulty in messaging. Okay. They have the sun. So there's going to be some wins, of course. This is a big card. But it also illuminates the truth. Let's take it that way too. Let's look at it that way. Illuminating the truth about this confusion. And we saw all those swords with Democrats. The truth. The truth. Okay. And then, this is clarified, I took for the Fool. Maybe gonna feel a fool, but these are two big cards still. Some wins, some losses. I'm not seeing the devastation. Okay, at the bottom, there is, though, here, is the Four of Swords. That's resting, reflecting, but then some of them are also going to be out of it. Out. You know, put out to pasture, so to speak. Voted out. Let's look inside. Yeah, all right. Just trying to get across the water. Is that the... Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the Nine of Swords. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is anxiety. Lots of anxiety coming in. And I think, you know, even though they had these bigger cards, I feel like the Democrats were a little better. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It's for fun and entertainment only. And I'll get these put up. Try to get some timestamps in there. Or you can always just move the little bar along and see where she stops. All right. Thanks for being here. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.